Well, with Women's History Month wrapping up, we've tried to cover different topics to empower women all month long. And today, we wanted to do a special segment about ways to protect ourselves if we ever need it. So with me today is owner of Camarillo Jiujitsu, Daniel Camarillo, and Elizabeth Bravo Camarillo, Camarillo Jiu-Jitsu black belt and Jiu-Jitsu World League champion. That title is, it's a mighty one. Let me just tell you. Thank you guys so much for coming on today, though. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
It's exciting to be here.
It's very exciting. And Dan, I know we were talking about it, but we were talking about self-defense and when the appropriate time is to, know self-defense. Why is self-defense so important to know?
Basically in life anything can happen, and life isn't all fun and games, or I'd probably be having more fun and playing more games, right?
Yes.
But no, seriously, I've had altercations happen, and either you're protecting somebody else or you're protecting yourself. You could be with your kids. You just, I think it's very important. Everybody should be more aware of what's going on around them.
Absolutely. So. How do you know when it's time to use that self-defense?
The first thing that we do is learn situation awareness. Okay, so like I said, learning your surroundings. You know how you see most people, they walk to their car and they're in their phone and they're not paying attention to what's going on, and anybody could be following you, right? And then later at night, the percentage is worse. Depending on where you're at, the percentage is even worse, right? So how do you tell? I mean, if somebody's really aggressive and coming onto you and you don't know who they are, then that's probably a good time to,
start kind of being hyper aware of what your next move is,
getting those defenses to start kicking in,
Absolutely.
And you got to understand, too, that fight or flight, there's a third one, too, which is freeze.
Okay.
So you have to be aware and train your body to get out of that state of mind of, I don't know what to do.
Right. That's what I was going to say. I think most of us go through that. Like mentally, we're like, okay, am I going to fight? Am I going to flight? And then you're right. We do end up being frozen in that moment for a little bit. And you're like, no. We can't just sit here in this moment. We have to do something about it. Now, what makes jiu-jitsu one of the best self-defense arts?
So, jiu-jitsu is one of the best, but I think it's more so when it's a one-on-one situation. If there's multiple, then you don't want to end up on the ground. But once you do end up on the ground, 95% of the people, maybe even more, don't know what to do. It's like they're a fish out of water. So if you learn jiu-jitsu and you get them to the ground, it makes the whole situation easy.
Okay.
I mean, very simple to control the opponent or whoever they are, especially when they don't know anything.
So it kind of replicates an actual fighting situation, what would happen, and it prepares you for that.
Exactly. And most altercations I've ever been in, of course, it's been to the ground. I mean, most people say, well, you do takedowns. Yeah, well, that's because I'm good on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, that's the point, right? You want to take them down. You don't want to keep them up above and able to continue to swing at you or attack you.
Yeah, one other thing I'd like to add is when you get them to the ground, I don't have to beat you up.
Right.
I can lock you up and hold you there, and then everyone's safe and they go home or whatever. But learning ground techniques is very important.
Absolutely.
So, and also learning how to get them to the ground.
We've got about a minute left, but I know you guys have some moves to show us. But before that, tell me about the classes that happen on Saturday for women.
All right, so for our women's class, we start at 10:30, ends at 11:30. There's an hour where we just go over the basic techniques, understanding what we're supposed to do in situation. And some people are scared to get thrown. Or get into those fight and altercations. So we tend not to roll during those times, but if you want to, then you can come to our adult class and do that.
Okay, show me a situation we need to know.
Okay, so we're going to go over, like, if you're in close proximity, your hand should already be up and ready. And then I'm going to do what they call the Will Smith slap. Okay, so I'm going to come in here, I'm going to slap her like this. She's going to defend and throw.
And he goes down with a bang. Oh my goodness. Okay.
We got one more?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so the other one is if, like, the other person is you have no way to wait, and you have to be aggressive. Maybe you're with your kids, so you have to shut this down immediately. So a person comes up like this, they're going to frame, push. I come back, they throw. Oh. okay. But anyway.
She's not holding back at all. I appreciate you guys coming on today. And for more information on Camarillo Jiu-Jitsu, make sure you check them out. Their information was on your screen. Women, these classes are on Saturday morning, so make sure you check them out. Spread a little sparkle everywhere you go. We'll see you next time.